Hey, what's up, folks? Alex here with a fresh walkthrough for anyone still throwing cash at editors clip by clip or stressing about how to churn out ad variations without burning out. If you've been paying $20 to $50 a pop for each little ad edit or hunting for an editor who can actually crank out consistent variations, this one's for you. Today I want to show you how we replaced expensive editing hours with a single, reliable tool that now sits at the core of our creative workflow, Vizard. We use it every week to pull viral moments, auto-schedule content, and manage a full publishing calendar. And honestly, it saved us a ton of time and headaches. Quick heads up, I'm going to walk you through how we use Vizard on a real UGC clip, what features make it click for agency work, how we iterate variations for different placements, and why it stacks up better than other tools we've tried. I'll also share a few performance screenshots and real results we've got after pushing Vizard content live. Stick around if you want to make more ads without hiring a small army of editors. All right, first things first, why Vizard? There are a lot of neat editing products out there. Some tools are great at auto subtitles, some have cool B-roll libraries, others do quick auto clips from long video. But for us, we needed one workflow that actually covers the whole funnel. Identify the viral moments automatically, cut them into ready-to-post clips, schedule posts so they actually publish, and give us a single place to manage and tweak everything. That's what Vizard does. It's not perfect for every tiny scenario, but once you layer it into your process, it becomes a reliable production engine. Let me show you how we treat a simple UGC asset. We hired a creator on a freelance site, got a 90 to 120 second piece of footage, and wanted to make multiple ad cuts, short hooks for reels, stories, a few mid-length social posts, and a couple of variations with different captions and B-roll. In the old world, that'd be a half day of editing per variation. With Vizard, it looks like this. Upload the long file, and it scans to highlight the highest engagement moments. It's using heuristics tuned for social performance, so it surfaces parts people are likely to stop and watch. Vizard spits out multiple short clips automatically, each one optimized for platforms. Some are 9:16, some square, some 4:5. You can tweak durations, crop points, and the tool will regenerate variants for you in seconds. Instead of exporting and manually queuing posts across platforms, we set a posting frequency and let Vizard drop the clips into our queue over the next few weeks. That means consistent output without someone babysitting a scheduler. All clips, captions, thumbnails, and timings are visible in one place. We can move something around, edit a caption, or swap a thumbnail without re-exporting the file. That end-to-end flow is what earns Vizard its place on our stack, but let me be honest about how it stacks up against tools you probably know. Tools like Opus Clip are awesome for quick highlights. They'll chop a long video into shorts in 5 minutes, but the output can feel raw and sometimes lacks the finer touch edits that make ads convert. On the other hand, some platforms that push heavy B-roll and fancy captions can get expensive and still leave you doing a lot of manual trimming. Vizard finds this middle ground, smarter clip selection than the basic auto cutters, plus a scheduling and calendar layer most competitors don't bundle. Now, I want to demo the nitty-gritty workflow we use when we actually edit an ad inside Vizard. We upload the raw UGC. The timeline interface has a transcript overlay, and this is brilliant. Instead of dragging trim handles and zooming into waveforms, you edit the clip by selecting transcript lines. Want to remove a filler phrase? Highlight it and delete. Want to keep only the 2 sentences that make the hook? Select them and keep selected. It's transcript-driven editing, and it speeds up the process massively. Another time saver is silence removal. Vizard detects natural pauses and compresses them. You can pick a mild, medium, or aggressive setting, depending on how punchy you want the cadence. We typically use a faster setting because ad viewers have short attention spans, but not so aggressive that it sounds robotic. One click removes awkward pauses and trims the runtime without losing the flow. Next up is variations and duplication, because we don't just export one video and call it a day. We duplicate the project inside Vizard and tweak things, swap the opening shot with a bit of B-roll for one version, keep the face on hook for another, change caption style and thumbnail for a third. This way, we create 3 to 6 iterations of the same core creative in under 15 minutes. In the past, this would have required multiple editor hours and back and forth. Captions are flexible too. Vizard offers solid subtitle customization, fonts, colors, position, and even pre-made themes you can apply across multiple videos. That consistency is huge for brand recognition. If you run advantage placements or need the video to work across multiple aspect ratios, Vizard lets you preview and adjust captions for square, 4:5, and vertical formats. No more surprises when the text is cropped out on mobile. Audio cleanup is built in as well. Background hisses, low-end rumble, and mic artifacts are automatically reduced with a quick enhancement pass. You can also layer in royalty-free music from the library or upload your own track. We'll often export one music on and one music off variant to A/B test because music helps some ads and hurts others, and this gives us data fast. The B-roll and zoom tools in Vizard are surprisingly flexible. If the native clip needs visual interest, you can let Vizard auto-insert B-roll for a chosen percentage of the runtime, then fine-tune which clips are used. You can also add dynamic zooms and subtle motion effects to make static talking head takes feel more energetic, again, without messing with the timeline in After Effects. Here's a pro tip. Copy the Vizard subtitle text and feed it to a creative AI or your ad copywriter to generate headline variants and caption copy. Because the transcript is already trimmed to the exact deliverable, you get hyper-relevant copy ideas that match the clip tone. We use that trick all the time to produce ad copy and captions that breathe with the creative. Once you're happy, export options are simple, multiple resolutions up to 1080p or higher. Hit export and Vizard renders each variant. If you're using the scheduling feature, you can queue these exports to publish automatically based on the cadence you set. That means your channel gets consistent, optimized content without a person having to manually post every day. Now let's talk ROI, the part you care about. We integrated Vizard into several client campaigns and tested the clips against existing creative. Results have been promising. Similar CPAs to professionally edited pieces, but at a fraction of the cost and lead time. Instead of allocating $500 to $1,000 per creative batch, we glassed this down to a few dollars per clip in labor and way fewer hours. In one campaign where we needed multiple ad variations for call booking funnels, the Vizard created cuts were some of the best performers in the group. They didn't always win the top slot every time. We still combined them with testimonial animations and static ads, but they were statistically competitive and much faster to iterate on. I do want to call out limitations, so you've got realistic expectations. If you need frame-perfect VFX frame-by-frame color grading or a bespoke multi-camera documentary assembly, you'll still want a human editor. And yes, some tools that focus purely on subtitles or pro-level B-roll libraries may have more depth in those specific areas. But for volume-driven social publishing, where speed, consistent style, and the ability to A/B test dozens of cuts is the priority, Vizard gives you everything you need. Final thoughts and a quick workflow recap so you can try this today. First, upload a longer UGC or interview file. Use Vizard's autoscan to generate suggested viral clips. Edit via transcript, remove fillers, compress silences, keep the strongest hook lines. Duplicate the project and swap a few variables, opening shot, music, caption style, to make 3 to 6 iterations. Use the content calendar to schedule the clips across the week or month. Run the ads and A/B test, then pull the transcript for ad copy generation and iterate based on data. If you're running an agency or handling multiple client accounts, the time savings alone make this worth testing. You free up hours that you can spend on strategy, split testing hooks, landing page experiments, or scaling the winning creatives. Instead of paying an editor per clip, you can push out consistent, well-styled content and actually measure what works. If you want to try Vizard, give it a spin on one existing long video. Set a small test where you create 4 to 6 variants and run them against your current best creative. You'll quickly see if it's worth adding to your stack. For anyone who's asked, is it better than Opus Clip or other single feature tools? It depends on use case. Opus is fast for raw cuts. Submagic leans on B-roll and subtitle polish, but Vizard brings the full pipeline together and bakes scheduling and calendar management into the workflow. For scale and hands-off publishing, that's a game changer. All right, that's the walkthrough. If you've got questions about how I structure our content calendar, how we name variants for testing, or how we pull the transcript into ad copy generators, drop a comment and I'll share templates and examples. If you try the workflow, tell me what results you get. I love seeing the numbers. Catch you in the next one. Peace.